Yes. So as usual, uh, my disclaimer. I mean, nobody just said anything, but I love to do this. I love it. So just like take a look as usual, just like read it, and that's all. And about the upcoming update of the manual, I'm still working on it. I'm still writing and correcting things and mm, adding more content. It's gonna take more time. I don't have any uh, release date, so you have to wait. And well, if you already follow me on Twitter, uh, now is known as X, but for me it's gonna be Twitter until the end of time. Until the end of time, sorry. There, I'm gonna like do the announcement, so you'll know when that work is finished. So I believe this. I mean, the latest update included this window. I believe it does. I think so. And this is like, let's say, getting close to having like a usual menu. Kind of. To be honest, I have to point out this. Gonna sound ridiculous, but I don't care. Um, Took a lot of time to do, actually. It took some time to do this. I mean, in this simple window. I like to point out additionally that we are talking about an old program that I mean we don't have the source code, so you need to find some ways, to do certain things. So, well, it's the way it is, but I like it. And another addition that at some point hopefully is going to be included is the key mapper. In other words, there's going to be some kind of document, not document, a file in which you can customize your key bindings. Finally, but it's going to be just like Mapster 32, meaning you need to open ini file and then you just type your modifications and that's it. It's not gonna be as fancy as this, okay? But it's something. I think it's something. Okay, so next thing is the map itself. So this is how it looked in my previous streaming. So I left it here, all right? And so far, you can see that, oh, it looks good. It's great, But I made many, many changes. And I'm going to explain in detail why. I had surprise many issues with sectors, meaning that when I was adding detail to the architecture, um, my sectors decided to um, become corrupted, to put it in some way. So I had to delete, draw, delete, draw until I got something that was solid and didn't have any issues whatsoever. So like right now it looks simpler but solid, as I said. Okay, so what I did was to modify um, the church. I remember, yeah, Dusty Sticks was in the streaming. I previously mentioned that it's no longer available. He just suggested this, so I just I keep it. It's nice. Then I think, yeah, I added here a few things. I just opened this. This is like a wooden wall that the player will be able to explode. All right. Then what else here? Yes, I I also added more additions to this geometry, but still there's a lot of work to do. I have several things in mind. Okay, then I think, yes, I also added lots of textures. So I finished texturing the map. I finished, and then yeah, and then I started adding some decoration, such as trees, you know, graves, torches, and things like that. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is to add more details and more sprites. Okay, I'm gonna focus on decoration, adding details. So yeah, so far I'm very happy with with the map, how it's going, how it goes. But in any case, I want to show you like the evolution, of the map, so you can have a general idea. So I started just like this, doing this kind of sectors that they're all of them are so so big, like nothing there. Then I moved to this, so you can see here that I added like more sectors, more details here and there, and then I moved to this map that I already saw you, and like right now I am in this stage. So as you can see, um, I don't intend to stick 100% to the original concept. I add things along the way. So let's go. Mm, in the last streaming also I showed the split mode, which is actually very fun to use. It's very fun to use. But like right now, because I have this split mode, I think you can notice the left part of the screen that the perspective is completely different. You don't see it in the same way. So, well, in any case, it's actually really good, a really good addition. So I'm gonna use it during this streaming. Mm-mm. Not sure if I'm going to add some texts here and there. I don't think so. So bye bye. Thank you, Ratan. I mean, like I'm just doing something like I mean, I know it looks great, but I personally I know that I can do better, to be honest. But for the sake of the concept of this series of blood level design, this is gonna be some kind of like introduction, and that is friendly. It's friendly for the newcomer. I'm just thinking if I shall add more stuff. Second. Yes, of course. It's always a nice idea. And by the way, now I'm noticing that I didn't activated the program for the key bindings. Just give me a moment, and I'm going to do it. Where it is? Where it is? Yeah, here. 1 second. Mm, where is it? I have to try the program zombie mentioned because I asked him. He was in one of his videos. He was using a program just to detect the keystrokes and also the, let's say, mouse strokes. And yeah, I'm gonna use it. Okay, so yeah, now it works. Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, I was here. Sorry. Uh, yeah, just like this. Nope. All right. And nah, don't like it. 1 second. So, like you can see, like the, let's say, one of the advantages of having the split mode is like while you're, doing something like this, okay, so you have complete control over the 2D mode, and you can, let's say, like see on a certain point of view how it looks. So, if you're looking for some kind of like view or some kind of perspective, and you're looking for having um, decoration and elements within the map in a certain location, you can do it. It's pretty neat, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna insert a rock here. At some point, I also mentioned it, but since we have the boxer pack, I like to orientate the sprites. So if anybody is using that blood boxer pack, there's not gonna. I mean, the player will see any sprite oriented. Just 1 second. Oh yes. I didn't. I didn't use any slope. Okay. Mm. Okay, something like this. I like it. It has like a different slope values, and yeah, that's better like that. I hope I can find a sprite that says in loving memory, which is actually used in 1M1. And if not, I'm gonna load the map instead. Nope, I can't remember it. So there we go. And is 789. Okay. I'm just thinking. Oh yeah. 1726. Mm, Not bad. And now, I remember in the previous streaming that I was about to do some sprite work, and I was just speaking along, and I just forgot completely. So I'm gonna do it right now. Hmm. Oh yes, now I remember. Hmm. All right, so the cross should be facing, yeah, the other way. I actually really love to listen, any of the level designers involved in Iron Fury and Aftershock, because it's build engine after all. It's the build engine. I love to hear, like their insights, the things that they consider, or even if they could share, any of their, let's say, beta maps or certain stages of the levels that were released. That could be really cool, really, really cool. I also wonder it. I also wonder the same thing for the blood maps, regional blood maps. I wonder the same thing. I find it really, really interesting watching and well, not only watching, but just like taking a look at different stages of the map, trying to, let's say, understand or analyze what the intentions were. That's what I did when exploring the blood alpha maps. Actually, that's what I did. Because, for example, for the overlooked hotel, there's several stages that can be found in the alpha plot or plot alpha, whatever you want to call it. What is where is that texture? Oh yeah, Jesus, it was here the whole time. Uh, hmm. Like the Argentina meme, me sirve, me sirve. If you know, you know. Hi, Gatico. How are you? It's nice to see you here. Hope you enjoy this season. I mean, this mapping season. I mean, so I'll just show um later, a little bit later on. You know what I've been doing, so I can put you into context. And yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yep. And I'm gonna add more. Second. 816. Okay. And there. Hmm. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna leave this section as it is. I'm not gonna add anything else. For now, for now. Perhaps I change my mind. uh, hmm. Okay. Here. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. Oh, oops, 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 oops. Wrong. There. All right. Hmm. Now I remember there were sprites for clocks. Mm. I'm not even planning this. It's just I find the sprites. I just added it. So I'm gonna exit the mode for a moment. Mm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this 707. Mm. Nope. Oh, okay. I just. God damn it! What's going on now? There we go. Hmm. 684. Don't think I can find any other skulls that can fit inside the oven. But perhaps later on I will, as usual. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Oh yes, it is. I actually like it. It's really really good. And also, you feel that uh the HUD, down the screen, it's like eating so much space you can actually split. Go to the split mode, I mean, and that's completely fixed, let's say. Mm. I mean, no one who is the developer of this map editor is putting a lot of effort, a lot of effort. Mm. Let's say that here. Oh, okay, yes, here. Mm, it's going to be like this. There. Will I find the plug? I think so. At some point, I'll find it. At some point. But in the meantime, I'm just like finding. I'm finding other sprites and just adding them. Um, nah. Nope. Nah. Just like this. But I'm not so really convinced. That one. Like the difference is, I mean, it's very hard to tell the difference, but I can tell it. But I can tell it. So those are the tiny little things that, let's say, when I'm trying to recall the exact word in English, and it's resisting. Um, Subconscious, those things that in your subconscious, and you don't notice, that makes that everything looks kind of different and not so repetitive. Let's say there are like some little changes. Okay. Now I think what were these prices for? I think around here, I believe. Oh yes. Oh, finally, yes. Great. Okay. Mm, mm, Just thinking. Perhaps I add kind of a table here. Maybe. Why not? I'm gonna do it. A small table. Hmm. Second. Yeah, proportions are okay. Yep. Sorry for like being so chaotic, but at this point I'm not like following my, let's say, my own advice that I gave in the manual. And at the same time I'm doing it because it's like, okay, you follow the advice, but at the same time you're flexible with it. Just thinking, because the player will be able to jump, and reach this small um, hole there. And hmm. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap just for Gatiko that joined like a few minutes ago. So just bear with me for a few extra moments and I'll be real quick. Real quick. And there we go. That's it. Now, maybe just like that. There. I mean, I'm not fully convinced about this, but I'll see later. So, quick recap. So I started just like this, making like kind of a stretch, let's say. And then I started to like join all the areas, adding details, along the way. And as you can see, like I don't texture. Okay, so first I focus on doing all the architecture, the interiors, everything. I know at every moment, at any moment, sorry, I know any moments, uh, the areas. I mean, like I can identify them, all of them, and then I moved here, which of course there's some texturing, and then when I started here, I realized that all of these, all of those sectors are corrupted, meaning that um, at some point the map will crash or the map editor will crash or everything will crash because it's built. It's the build engine. It's in its ADN, AND or whatever it is called. No, it's in its nature, just uh, to screw things up if you don't do the things properly. So that's why I decided to change this area and make it more simpler. Well, simpler, let's say, not more simpler. Mm. There we go. Let's continue. Let's continue. Mm. All right. So, just thinking if I should add torches along the way, or like a few torches or something particular. Oh yes, I will. I will. Uh, I hope I can find it. I can find that torch. If not, since I know almost any blood map by heart, almost. Where is this? Where is my sprite? And it's here. There. There we go. 1701. So when the player enters here, all right. Mm. Mm. I'm thinking. What is that? Nope. It's Alt S, insert. Okay. Sprite prefabs. So, oh yes, that one. No, this one. I mean, yes. So this sprite was made by Spill Some Blood, the author of Eviction. If you didn't try that outstanding mod, you should try it out. Really, you should. You really should. Oh, yes, I like it. Just like this. Perfect. Mm. No, don't worry, Gatiko. Yeah, I can understand you. So, the build engine with some update or mod. You mean this map editor? Uh, if that's the case, no. I mean, this is a modern map editor based on the original one, which is called Mapedit. So this is the extended Mapedit. And by using this map editor, you can make, if you like, vanilla maps or just go creative and use modern features. Modern features means that there are like specific effects that weren't included in the original game. All right, and that enhances the experience overall. You know. So, oops, there we go. So I actually recommended it. I actually recommended it. But before jumping to that kind of level, jumping to that level, first I recommend to get familiarized with the vanilla effects that mm, you know uh, takes a little bit of time, but once you understand the logic, the logic of the logic of the map editor, and by extension the game engine, then you'll be fine. Like, of course, like for example, 1 second, one of the maps that I've been working. Oh yeah, this pain in the ass, which is actually a pain in the ass, is wonderful, but it's a pain in the ass, especially because because of crashes that I could fix, fortunately. For example, like for example, this thing, like, of course, here you have like I don't know, just you just go here, you grab this, and yeah, nice effect. But the thing here is that, of course, you can copy and paste. It's very easy, but you won't be able to understand how it goes. How does it work? So at some point when you want to do something creative and that that demands some effort, you won't be able to do it. So that's why you need first to understand the basics, and then you can move on to your own projects. I hope that answers your question. I usually ramble a little bit, so so there we go. It's gonna be just one of them. Sure, why not? I'm gonna put another one here because the sprites are kind of free to add. Mm-hmm. There we go. This one. Oh, perfect. I'm happy to read that. Okay, let's keep going. So, oh yes, yeah, I remember that I'd be adding all of these sprites here. So, mm, I mean, while switching to the split mode, I press the period key and the enter key from the numerical pad. Okay, that's how you switch. 1 second. There we go. Mm. Okay. Mm. Of course. Mm. Yep. Nice. Mm. Mm. No, it's Alt S, insert, and it's torch. Yeah, this one. Oops. Oopsie. 1 second. Uh, mm. There we go. I believe the torches are higher. I mean, they're like too high. Mm. That's a reference. Second. Now. Mm. Mm. Yes. Like this. Now, perfect. This is nice. This is nice. Absolutely. Okay, let's continue. Mm. Oh, a second. There. All right, so I have to do light changes here. You'll find out why. Because if you leave a sprite on top of a red line, when the player wants to shoot at it or destroy it, it won't be destroyed, most likely. Most likely. So it should be something like this. So you just apply a manual offset and you'll be fine. And the same goes here. So when you, let's say, when the player is looking here and you're like, then again, looking for specific aesthetics, in this case, I just wanted just to be like kind of like centered in some way. So the player won't notice the difference. It's like so tiny that it's that the eye can't catch it. And all right, very very good, very good. Okay. Now, mm, okay. So, oh yeah, there. More sprites. I'll stop using torches and instead I'll use candles. I'm looking for a specific candelabra, and as usual, I can find it. I promise I'll use the favorite feature. There's a favorite feature in which you can store your favorite tiles, and shame on me, I didn't start using that. I'm not using it. Mm, I'm thinking on the map that might be using it. I think this one, I believe. Tell me, I can find it here. Oh yes, absolutely. So it's 580 580. 580. There. Oops. Mm, Okay. So far, so good. So I recently finished expansion for Iron Fury. I like. I mean, be honest. I bought it. I believe when it was. I mean, the day was available on GOG, on Good Old Games. I just bought it. I bought it. I bought the game and started to play it, and then I stopped and played the other games. I finished them. Then I moved back to Aftershock, and wow, that was a blast. I really enjoyed it. Um, and once Phantom Fury is available on Good Old Games, I'd purchase it. I know, I know it gains some kind of reputation, but I'll see. I'll see. Mm, Oh yes, I was looking for you. There was one with a. There's a skull grail that I'm looking for it. I'm surprised I can't find it. But there are other sprites that I can use. Of course I can. Mm, hmm. This one. Hmm. Yeah, I am happy with this. And for the next streaming, I like to try with some like kind of like non-copyrighted music to have it on the background. Since I'm on Twitch, I don't want to like break um their norms. Mm. Now I'm thinking in adding a kind of a secret by using this. I don't care if it's too obvious, but I'm feeling very tempted to do that. I'm very tempted to do that actually. Mm, okay. Oh yes, I'm gonna add a note so I don't forget it. Mhm. I think the notes was for I think it was like W. Yes. For example. And this is a nice way to, take notes just in case you miss that, so it's there. Mm, I mean, I feel so I feel so tempted. I mean, maybe it's uh, a bit. Nah, it isn't stupid. It's just like, why not? And that's it. Mm, yeah, like this. Um, yeah. Mm, the, like kind of like the player. Sorry, player process here, and yeah, kind of like player process this way. Hmm. Okay. Fair enough. So the next step after I finish decoration is gonna be lighting and shading. So naturally, this map will look much better. Yes, just like this. Mm, okay, this is nice. So speaking about the manual, about things that I added was to, I mean, a few additions that I included were, for example, adding more, well, covering more effects that are present in the vanilla maps. Also, I included, and well, this might sound funny, but I included like system and hardware requirements. And by hardware requirements, for those, let's say, build veterans, perhaps they can figure out what what I mean by hardware requirements. And of course, that means the keyboard having like a complete keyboard with numerical pad. Because from time to time, let's say I see some people saying, "Oh, I can't switch to 3D mode. What's happening? I press enter, it doesn't switch." So that's why I decided to include that. So hopefully, um, hopefully we. I mean, I won't read those comments anymore. Hope so. Hope so. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I just this. Okay. Okay. Now fix it. Um. No, but it's actually funny. I mean, personally, I don't. I still don't get why having like a only just a keyboard with only the like the your letter keys and stuff, and not having the numerical pad. I mean, maybe it's just me because I'm very used to it. I mean, I can't conceive a keyboard with its numerical pad. Um, I don't care if, of course, I have the numbers in at the top of the keyboard, kind of, I don't care. Yes, I just want to have them because sometimes let's say, I need to use the numbers on top of the numbers on top of the keyboard, sometimes to the right. More things that I added to the manual. Let's say, or well, another way to organize the content. So there are gonna be how many blocks? 5 blocks, and all of them will be readable and distinguishable. Because before it was like chapter 1, chapter 2, or chapter 3 is like no, it was like abstract or too general, let's say. So I decided to change that, and now we have like kind of like installation and installation and settings, let's say. Then a block about only the map editor. I mean, like just like mapping only, extended map edit. Then other on art edit, which is the art editor. Then what else? The cav edit and the sec edit. Those are related to animations. So hopefully all will be like more accessible, let's say, more accessible. Okay, and so far And let's say like the worst part of like the worst part of like writing the manual is that there's some updates or new features, and I have to cover them or go back and reread, find where did I talk about certain topic, review, perhaps remove, add more stuff. So Jesus is so. I mean, it's a lot of work. Really, it's a lot of work. Basically, I mean, the manual is just a book. Oh yes, 1 second. I want to use it because this is it's fun. It's funny. Oh yeah, I should go outside and use it. So this was let 12. Okay, so this one will have a different one. This one. And also then one thing that I'm looking forward to when I try to find another software for streaming is that hopefully I can fix that small lag affecting the videos. There's a small lag. Oh yeah, 683. Mm, and oh yes, I forgot. Yes, I really forgot to add a mask. And now that I'm adding a mask, I'm gonna tell you one funny thing about a particular mask and why it can't be reproduced so freely, let's say. Mm, just like that. Okay, I like it. Yeah, just like that. Mm, mm. There's a fire texture that I need to find, and as usual, I won't be able to because I can see it. But I found tools, so 1709. Okay. Mm, here. Oh yes, finally found you. 2342. So this animation you see here, it's only just one texture. You see? You can see more um, animated textures about this. And the reason is very simple. This is hard coded. This is hard coded, meaning that if you're looking to modify this in any way, you won't be able to. You can't. You can't. So 200. Okay. Wait, 200. There we go. And how do I know this? Because once again, the master of blood, no one find that out. Absolutely. I know. I was actually, I really wanted to put this. I really wanted to. All the time I was decorating this, and yes, now it's complete, like fully complete. Yes. Hi, PHP, by the way. Hope you're doing fine. I'm watching your Amiga. I think was the Amiga gameplays. Since I'm not like really familiarized with those games, it's so cool to watch the gameplays. There was a time, when I was like more like a teenager, when I was in secondary school, or let's say high school, and at home I could get lots of ROMs with emulators. Is I spent hours and hours, really hours and hours, playing games from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. Well, so like watching those Amiga gameplays is kind of like feels like the same vibe, kind of. That's so cool to read, really. And also like you have like a very wide collection of original games. I wish I had like some kind of collection, like that. Like, like right now, unfortunately, I don't have space to to do that. Come on, where the light is. The light bulb. I'm looking for the light bulb. Um, oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Employee must wash their hands. Absolutely. Oh, I'm gonna put the warning here, but there's no sink. Because why not? I can't find it. Can't find the light bulb. Ah, my God. My brain hurts. I can find it, so at some point I will. In the meantime, so this. Uh, Another one here. Oh yeah, 1 second. Come on. I'm really blind. I'm wearing glasses and I'm blind. Yeah, it does. Like a lot of space and also a lot of time because like right now the market of like original mm, like game boxes is bloody expensive. Very expensive. It's really ridiculous. I remember when I tried to get copies. And this anecdote, I still remember it because it's burned. Those. I mean, those memories are really burned into my mind. Um, I remember when searching on eBay, you know, back then, and I found the boxes of a Cryptic Passage, Plasma Pack, and Blood. Blood was the European edition, actually, the European edition, and they were like kind of cheap. It was like they were like they were cheap, yeah, and there was like nobody mm, like asking for them. And when I thought I would get them for like a cheap price, somehow it gets so expensive, and I was unable to buy them. Oh man, that was so frustrating. So frustrating, I can tell you. So frustrating. Second. Okay. But right now, I'm not interested in buying PC boxes. I mean, game boxes anymore. One of the things that I want to do at some point is to learn how to make my own boxes. So I just like get any game that I love on GOG and just like put the box and end of story. Oh yes, definitely, definitely. I took a look at it, and yes, it's Jesus. They're, they're crazy. They're a bit crazy, but on the other hand, I can understand them. Yeah, I understand them. Um, I actually can make a sync, like a small sync, using sprites. I know I can. I can do it. But here I want to insert sprite light bulbs, and since I can find them, okay. 1 second. I'm gonna do this. Gonna be quite the opposite. Okay. Another thing that I don't really like in some maps, doesn't matter whether are from or the build engine or Doom or wherever, is that I can see, the rooms are lighting up, and then there's no, let's say, realistic lighting source. I don't really like that. I mean, for me, like the spaces has to have some kind of sense, even if those places aren't, let's say, like realistic, but they need to make sense. And why not? I'm going to create a coach here. Oh, nope. Like a small place, for, nope, kind of like a waiting area, kind of. Um, that's actually a good question. Um, I really defend Creative Passage, because I mean it offers a different experience than the retail maps, let's say, or like the original campaign offers a different experience, and I like feel, generally speaking, that um it wasn't like so well received, let's say. But on the other hand, Plasma Pack has enemies and some ambience that I really love. For example, I mean, I really love Zealots. These the Zealots are these guys, those bastards with Tesla cannons, and also the Acolytes, which is this guy here, which throws TNT. They throw TNT at you. Mm, I also love I mean, some of the um, recycled alpha levels. But I must say that Cryptic Passage is well done. I mean, rather than Plasma Pack, because it's more like, okay, one half of the episode, okay, it was like we do it ourselves, and then the other one is like, okay, let's recycle. Yeah, indeed. Um, Postmortem, geez, I'm still having like a hard time trying to decide. But I go to postmortem, despite I highly defend Cryptic Passage. I don't know, like postmortem has new enemies. It has like new enemies, even if those are recycled. Even there's like variations. But I mean, the experience is, I mean, the difficulty is harder. Difficulty is harder, and it kind of expands the blood lore, so to speak. I mean, provided that the blood lore isn't so wide, compared to other games, but it has some interesting lore. And you know, in Plasma Pack, it's like okay, just like Caleb defeated Chernobog, and there's still some remnants that are training like chosens, and those chosens in the eyes of Caleb are kind of like heresy or some kind of like you're actually insulting the memory of the chosen. So I'm going to destroy you and beat your asses so hard you're not gonna do it again. You're not going to do that again. You see. So yeah, that's why I like it. That's why I like postmortem over cryptic passage. But don't get me wrong. Cryptic passage, the level design is it's really really good. It's outstanding. Like hmm, I didn't use this sprite, and I'll use it, of course, somewhere. But I will here, for example, or no, not there, just here, for example. Yeah, as I was saying, the episodes on the levels on the passage has like are more fluid. I mean, the transitions are more fluid, and you feel there's more sense of continuity. Um, the ambience, I mean, it's also mm, it's kind of like it retains the essence of blood, but also expands it a real bit. The steamboat, and that man, it's so great. It's okay. Let's gonna make a level that it's again it's like it's in movement, just like the train in the first episode of Blood, but instead of making another train, another we take another, let's say, uh, let's create another transport and a steamboat. mm, I think I'm gonna do like an office, a small office. Well, actually, this is an office, but an office, the way I'm thinking about it, and this moves to like interior design. Yeah, interior design concepts. An office is just like a small sink in which you can prepare some kind of like a small branch or something like that. Like you have all the proper tools to just do that in your own office. So that's the office. An office within an office, just like the meme that you go ahead that you like this and that. So I put this into this. It's like double inception. As you can see, I'm not really good at speaking and doing things at the same time. But I play drums. Mm. Oh, well, yeah. The final I mean, the final boss in postmortem is a real pain in the ass. I mean, it runs fast, um, stomps the ground, and make and like deals a lot of damage. And that, by the way, that damage can be denied by enabling the jumping boots. Yes, in case you didn't know that, now you know it. Here. Yes, why not? I'm gonna create the office just right here. While I mean the final fight of Cryptic Passage, despite the presentation of the final level is so awesome, there's no new boss. They stay placed to Cerberus, to Cerberai, sorry, to Cerberai. That's what they did. I mean, um, okay, with that on one hand, on the other hand, I was expecting something different. To be honest with ye. But I remember the first time I played Critic Pass, so I was like, wow! And I downloaded it, I remember from 3D Shooter Legends. That place is still running, actually. Still running. I played from there. And yeah, the old home of the underdogs as well. That's also there's some history there. Okay, so yes, something like this. No. Come on, come on. There. And then again, I can't find the texture. Yay. Here. And also, now that I remember things about Blood Plasma Cactus, a funny bug that it's actually hard to trigger. You can kill a priest before transforming into a beast. It's possible to do that, but I tried to reproduce that and I was unable to. I couldn't. But the possibility is there. Nevertheless. Okay. So now, this is what they call an office within an office. um, mm, 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 mm. Nah, I can't find it. I can find that sprite, but fortunately, I know where. Go, and the texture is 485. 485. Yeah. Mm. Oh yes, yeah, I agree. PHB, I agree. That was actually for me was mind blowing because I wasn't expecting that kind of uh path to the end of the level. You know, that kind of journey. Just fall down to that huge portal, and then you're just in the middle of, let's say, nowhere, or just kind of on a place where there's like you're surrounded by stars, or like you're in a some surreal place that at the same time is beautiful because like the visuals for me are beautiful. I mean, like considering that the overall the textures are kind of decadent, you know, is gothic, so it has some kind of decadent feel within. But those views are actually outstanding. They're like it's really good, and it's I mean that final the final place or the final boss there is superior. I mean the aesthetics, the map itself is superior to the one in Plasma Pack. In every sense, to be honest, in every sense. Oh yes, I want just to insert a few more. There we go. I don't know if some of you are into, let's say, like ambient music or like kind of like ambient music or kind of like drone. They call it drone music. But I've been hearing recently an artist that I believe he's from Spain. I believe he's from Spain, and his let's say his artist name, yeah, is called Warmth. Warmth for the Spaniards, cálido, and it's the translation of cálido, warmth, and he has like very interesting albums. I've been listening to them, and gee, good stuff, actually, good stuff. Actually, good stuff. Mm. I don't know. Just I was thinking about that guy just like right now. I don't know why, but well, that's it. Mm, mm. Sorry if I'm going like kind of slow, but you know, working in customer support can be tiring, really tiring, especially dealing with some kind of stupidity, let's say. Customers can be really stupid. I mean, because of course, yeah, working over the phone, all right, yeah, there's some kind of distance, you know. It isn't like you're working on, I don't know, on a store. It's a fast food restaurant, something like that, you know, that you need to deal with the customer, you know, face to face, and it has some kind of uh, other like other difficulties. But over the phone, is just like everything is mental. I mean, it's everything is mental. All the effort is made by your brain, and I believe there's something like this. I believe I'm not gonna add more stuff. So for now, because like later on I will add more things, but just right now I'm gonna leave it just like that. It's gonna be the number 5. So I'm gonna start a little bit with the light and shading. All right, and that's it. Oh, see you, PHP. Enjoy. Just 1 second. Yes, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Just a moment. Second. God damn it! How can I do this? I don't know. Just 1 second. I don't know. Ah, in any case, doesn't matter. There. Okay, let's keep going. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, as I was saying about the like working for in customer support, it's everything is I mean it's you work a lot with your brain, and I have lots of patience, perhaps like more patience than that the average worker in that kind of job or role. But there's like sometimes that they go like so they're like dense, but in a way that is like this is like too much, to to endure. This is too much. I've been working, that kind of like of customer support, like for so like let's say like 5 6 years approximately, you know, and just only with anecdotes, I could write like kind of like a full book. There are things that might surprise. And yes, just this is gonna be just like this. Okay, let's get started. So, in order to shade, general shading. So what I can do is just to apply like a general shading, the whole map, and okay, so something like this. 12 and here now. Mm, so what I did is just to press like Alt GR for Spaniards, but for the rest of the world is like right Alt, and then I, just applied like general shadows here and there. But also now that I'm thinking about it, I can, let's say, add some enemies, which is a thing that I'm going to do right now. I'm gonna, sure, why not? I'm gonna do that instead. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna add enemies. So, then add enemies. And those enemies are gonna be, let's say, like in a very special way. Mm. Yes, why not? No, ammo. So the case of TNT is gonna be like kind of here. Okay, it's gonna catch attention of the player, and once player catch this, of course, this is gonna be booby trapped. So there we go. Yes. So there are gonna be like a few Alt S enemy, and so what I'm going to do is just to place all of them. Okay, I'm gonna place all of them just like it's like in extra crispy difficulty. So this is going to be the extra crispy difficulty. Ooh, nope. Too big. There we go. Yeah, something like this. This one's okay. And when here, Another note, of course. Another note. Make. Uh, Something like this. So basically, the effect I'm looking for is that like everything is dark. Then yeah, it's gonna be dark, and at some point this is going to lighten up, and this will kind of explode, like blow up, like boom, into pieces. Will blow up into pieces. So, and then the player can exit here, and oh, when they grab this, those zombies will appear, and I will spawn, let's say, and mm, enemies, of course, cultist here, gonna be, I believe it's gonna be a cultist right there, here, a cultist right there, zombies here, there, zombies, a cultist here, oh, there, cultist, what else, what else? And more zombies, of course. Nope, not these ones. I'm still very used to use the arrow keys instead of the mouse. My bad. Well, not so my bad. Okay, not gonna put just in front here like, wow, another cultist. No. Not gonna do that. I promise. Not going to do that. But here, for example, there's gonna be zombie. But here, yes, one here, or here. No, just like this, of course. There's a funny bug with this guy. It has less health than this one for reasons. Don't know. Oh yes, of course. Another one here. There as well. Gonna look this way and Or nope, not you. Here. Yeah, it's gonna be enemy. Too many cultists. And more enemies. So there and another one here. Gonna add a few. An innocent. Perhaps. Why not? Yes, I need. So far, how many enemies do we have here? We have 30 enemies total. Okay. For let's say like a homage of Cradle to Grave. I believe is good. Because the original one, I believe it has around how many enemies? Can't remember. It has total 46 in total. 46. And you may be wondering why 46? Doesn't make any sense. There aren't 46 enemies in this map. Oh, yes. We have 46. Gonna add bats. A few of them. Just one, another one there, and yeah, why not? Just like that. Oh, yes, of course. But the player can see that one there, and also can, let's say, predict that perhaps if here they can see one cultist, there's another cultist here. Of course. There we go. So I'm missing the rats. Absolutely, I'm missing rats. Oh yes, absolutely. I'm gonna do that. Go to tile. Just like in the classic E101. Where is it? Rat. Here. Hmm. So far, I believe I'm not gonna add more enemies. So next are the supplies. So case of TNT. Let's put here some ammo, box of flares. And in a few minutes, I'm going to finish. All right, because this has been a very long streaming, to be honest. And despite I could go on and on and on, I believe a good moment to finish it. Just let me do just a few things, and then I can finish. I'm gonna leave. Okay, so there goes here. There's fortress to kill there. See, zombie there, and okay. Flare gun. Flares here. Okay, a bundle of TNT there, and they go here. See this? So see this point, and oh yes, yeah, they can see it. Okay. Okay, body armor. Then not here. Player, they will see that, so jump here and then want to jump here, and of course find this. There we go. No. 1 second. Just like this. Perfect. Now, nice. Great. This will be a secret. Um, and a live seed. Hmm. Um, some red potions. Yeah, fire armor here. Okay. Hmm. Perfect. Okay. Here. Gonna gonna leave or no. Mm, yeah. Visible doctors back here. All right. I'm not gonna test, like the map. I mean the gameplay. So I just put like a general, enemies and ammo, and that's it. I'm not gonna go any farther into that. So it'll be like this one, then 5, and as I wanted to do before, mhm, okay, something like this, and something like this. Mhm. Yeah, kind of. So I'm gonna leave it here. Okay. So for the next streaming, when I feel I have energy for that, you know, I'll continue with the lighting and shading. You'll see, like the technique that I use. Okay, so I'll be applying some gradient shadings here and there. Um, and things like that, And after I finish the shading, then I'll move to the special effects. So far, I'd say I just I reached like 50% of the map. I mean, just like yeah, I think 50% is completed, or just above that, 55, maybe 60% is completed. Um, and yeah, that would be it. So for me, this is the end. So I hope you're enjoying this. You've enjoyed, sorry, this streaming. I really appreciate all of you that being, like watching this streaming. Hopefully, there's not gonna be any kind of weird things with this video. So at some point, I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye.